for fun and thrills. Bill and Scott out on the seas. Cruise Talk Live, gonna chase those chills. Join the chat, it's an open breeze. Sailing through the ocean dreams. Talking ships and sunset beams. Wave your hands, feel the vibes. Let's go live and hit subscribe. Oh, we're cruising, laughing, playing music's grooving. Bill and Sky, yeah, they're moving. On Cruise Talk Live, we're diving in. Oh, 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 oh. Take a peek on the stream, it feels unique. Every journey, every week. Let's get lost in island tales. Passport stamped in our travels. From the dark to sandy trails. Adventure calls, it never fails. Oh, we're cruising, laughing, playing music's grooving. Bill and Sky, yeah, they're moving. On Cruise Talk Live, we're diving in. Oh, 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 oh. Let's get lost in night and tales. Passport stamped in our travels. From the dark to sandy trails. Adventure calls, it never fails. Oh, 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 we're cruising, laughing, playing music's grooving. Bill and Sky, yeah, they're moving.
And now, without further ado, here are your hosts.
Oh, oh, oh.
Bill from Armstrong Adventures. And Scott from Controversial Cruising.
Hey. How's it going?
How we doing, Bill?
Good at this new special time for one day only.
Yeah, well, I know, one day only. I'm sorry. I have a prior engagement during our normal time of Cruise Talk Live. So I do appreciate everybody coming on in for our Cruise Talk Live just a little bit earlier. And also you, Bill, thank you for sliding up to, I don't know, I feel like we used to do our Cruise Talk Live earlier at one point. Didn't we do that? Or was that Thursday?
So,
or was I'm so confused.
Yeah, I thought we did.
I thought we did at one point, and then I know the time changed, and then I have no idea what happened. But either way, this is an hour earlier than we normally do. So thank you for tuning on in to. Let me remind everybody, since we are going to be talking about this tonight, the award-winning Cruise Talk Live, the award-winning of 2024, the best series collab that is myself and Mr. Warmstrong, the best series collab. And yes, that's right. Oh, that's right. The winner's shirt.
That's right, baby. I'm going to act like I've been here before.
That's right. We have been. And we're going to try to be here again. We're going to talk all about this Mete and I World Award ceremony, exactly what it is. I do have another special surprise that is going on in between the Mete and I Awards. And then, Bill, obviously you and I are going to chat because you and I are already award winners. And hopefully we're going to two-peat too. So hopefully. I can't wait. Hopefully.
There's a lot of stiff competition out there. It's going to be tough.
There is a lot of great creators. That's why I love this Mete and I Awards. Let's see what great creators and what great people we have joining us today for Cruise Talk Live. And yes, if you are in here and you would like to vote, there is pinned chats up on the top of both of our chats there, pinned messages, on the top of both of our chats, where you can vote. We're not going to tell you who to vote for, but we happen to be in a few of those categories. So please, you cannot leave any of the categories blank, and we would love for you to vote. This is definitely a really amazing thing for us content creators. There's my side there too as well. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Hello, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Welcome in, Liz and Chris. Danny D, my manager, is here. Hello, Danny D. Welcome in. Hope you had a great day. Shay is here. Hello, Bill and Scott. Congratulations on your nomination. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Danny is ready to rock and roll. Yeah, let's do it. Ready to rock and roll. Our friend Keisha is here. Hello, Keisha. Welcome in. Bill and Scott and chat folk. That's right. Hello, Miss Keisha. Travel with Josie Ann is here. Hello, Miss Josie Ann. Welcome in. You had a good show this morning or earlier this afternoon, I should say.
Did.
Danny D, a member for 10 months. Thank you guys. Thank you all of our channel members. Thank you, Danny D. Thank you all for sticking by our side. Both Warmstrong and myself, whichever membership you are a part of, you are a member here. So thank you. Thank you. Yes,
Thank you so much.
We love and appreciate all of you. And Will G is here. Good evening, y'all. Evening to you, Mr. Will G. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, hump day. Mr. Lee is here. I think it is already Thursday for him, if not very, very close approaching. Hello, Mr. Lee. Welcome in. Happy almost Thursday to you. Embarkation Nation also joins us. Hello, Bill and Scott. Hello, welcome in, Jennifer and Andrew. Great to see you guys. Hope you guys are having a good week. Let's see. Oh, what is this? Congratulations on the nominations. Oh, did you need to rhyme there? Well, thank you very much, Carnival Cruise Addicts, on both of our sides. Look at you guys.
Oh, look at that. Nice. Thank you, guys.
You guys are the very best. Let's give them this. Oh, no. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. I didn't.
Every time I see that, I think of Paradise Beach. It's my kryptonite. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Appreciate you. Amelia is here and says, hey, fellas, with some flames. Yeah, we are hot. Let's see. Ooh, Nightbot already going to work. Warmstrong family, I need you. There we go. That link again in case you need it. Our little friend, our little digital friend. TJ's Destinations is here. Hello, TJ. You're having a good Wednesday. Frankie Floyd has also joined us and says voted. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frankie.
We appreciate that. Adventures with Uncle Dave is here. Hello. Hey, y'all. Hey, Bill and Scott. Hello, Mr. Uncle Dave. Happy hump day to you. I did not work. I did not work tomorrow. Then Friday. Ooh, I played a little hooky today. So, Crubby the Beagle is here. Hello, Crubby. Crubby. I love that name, Crubby the Beagle. Oh boy, we got some beagles up in here. Let's see. Bonus points.
Is the beagle.
How many bonus points are we giving them if they are a member to both channels, Mr. Bill?
3 mil.
We're gonna just give you this. Thank you, all of the members. And TJ is congratulating us. Thank you very much. Appreciate that for last year's win and the nomination for this year, too, as well, in the same category, in the same exact category. Curator is here. Hello, Curator. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good week. Let's see. No, Bill, that meetup in Tampa, epic, 4-hour live. Oh, brother.
Jesus.
Oh, brother.
Delete.
It's on the internet somewhere. Gotta go scroll and you gotta go look for it.
Delete.
Delete. On the Go with YOLO is here. Hello, On the Go with YOLO. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. Mete and I are here. The award-winning Mete and I. And I say that because they are an award-winning couple that puts on such an award-winning ceremony that showcases all the amazing creators, and they do that so selflessly.
I mean,
So,
we're gonna talk about them, in a little bit, but yeah, I mean, the amount of effort. The award is great, and it's nice to be recognized and things like that.
Go check them out.
But yeah, the fact that they spend all their time to do this for nothing, I mean that's amazing, and we should everybody here, every creator here should appreciate it that they put on something like that, for us, as they would say. So anyway, go check them out, Mete and I.
To see the enjoyment on our faces, to see the enjoyment in our hearts, that's why they do it. Again, they get nothing monetarily out of it. They just do it out of the kindness of their hearts, and it is very much appreciated. Like I said,
I don't know, if like even the nominees, I don't know if we appreciate it as much as we should. All the free think for the last few days, all the exposure we have to all these other different channels that we normally don't talk to, we don't see, and things like that, different genres and all that. Think about all the exposure that you receive. I probably have, I don't know, 5 to 10 new subscribers.
I agree. Yep. And it's all just from this world. There's a lot of buzz going on too. I mean, I do see creators posting about it. And nominees posting about it, I should say, not just creators, but nominees posting about it on their personal social medias. And if there is any way that we can urge you to come up with some kind of creation, some kind of post, it doesn't have to be up and over the top. It doesn't have to be crazy. Don't start comparing yourself. All you got to do is a little gratification, put it out there, and let people know if you are nominated to vote for you, because it is a prideful thing, right? Me and I are putting their heart and soul into it, so we should do the same thing if we're nominated, which is why we're having the whole show about it today. The whole show. I was like, Bill, of course we're having the whole show about it. He was like,
of course.
Duh.
I actually did something I've never done before, and that's I think it's Facebook, where you can do like the add followers or add highlights or something.
Yep.
I've never done that before. I did it for this one because this class of nominees, it's a tough class. Class.
Really
I saw Keeping Up with the Griffins in here. You got Keisha in here. You got YOLO in here. I mean, there's some heavy hitters in here. It's going to be tough. So I had to pull out the big guns and go to Facebook.
And Grubby says Warpstring and I are close friends for 6 years.
It's been a while. Well, it's been a while.
Wow. Travels with PMB is here. Hello, Mr. Paul. Welcome.
Another big hitter.
Yep, absolutely. Congratulations on your nominations. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Crubby. I love that name. I'm gonna go sub just because of the name. Keeping Up with the Griffins is here. Hello, hey Bill. Congratulations on nomination. Watching from both streams. Oh
Thank you.
Points for that too. Thank you guys. Love that. Let's see here. He can't be right all the time. Ty Spork. Hello, Ty Spork. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming on in to Cruise Talk Live. I appreciate all of you guys for coming in an hour earlier too. Normally we do this an hour later, but I appreciate your engagement. YFC is here. Hello, your favorite couple. Welcome in. Another heavy hitter. They are definitely nominated in many times in the Mete and I Awards. Marjorie is here. Welcome in. In. Hey, Liz, that's my line. It's everyone's favorite couple. They think I'm crazy every single time I do it. Every single time, I know. I am withdrawing hard. I need another cruise. Talk about it. I need one. I haven't been on one in 9 freaking months, Ross. 9 freaking months. Okay, sweet. I am all the way down to the bottom, Bill. So let's talk a little bit about the Mete and I Awards, and let's talk about this award in particular, the one that we're holding here for the best series collab. Okay, which last year when I found out we were nominated for this award, I was absolutely, I was speechless. First of all, I had no idea. I believe I found out either from you or Liz that had texted me. I had no idea. Right. And then when I found out that we were nominated and how serious and how big this really was, I mean, come on. Right. It
Right.
speaks for it. It speaks for itself. Right. And in collaboration, right, I think this is one real important thing to note, and especially for content creators out there, collaborating and having a long-standing collaboration with someone else, with another content creator that goes as long as our show has gone. It's not the longest show ever, but in the history of our show, right, that's not an easy thing, right? Because yes, some people say it's easier to go live or have a live by yourself, right? And some people say it's easier to collab, right? But we often see the collabs be a 1 or 2 time, or maybe even a 3-time thing, and then they kind of falter off, right? You and I have stayed the same exact time, the same exact day for pretty much.
It's been a while.
I actually looked. Do you know, Bill, or does anybody know in the chat, without scrolling back, what our first air date of Cruise Talk Live was? Interested to know if you, even if you get the, you don't have to give me the date, but just give me the month and the year. Year should be easy.
I'm gonna go. I don't know. 23. That's April of 23.
Okay, it wasn't exactly April, but it was July 19th of 2023. That I went back.
For my birthday?
Yep, July 19th. Yep, 2023 was our first official live of Cruise Talk Live. So ever since there, actually, believe it or not, our very first year, I believe we did not miss one single Wednesday in the entire year. However, after that, I think we kind of realized, right, the big word in collaboration. I think there's 2 big words in collaboration that people and content creators need to understand that are very, very important, right? 1 is communication. 2, right? 1 is definitely communication. Bill and I have had phenomenal communication. We're going to talk about exactly the communication that we've had in this show. And 2, it's consistency, right? Being consistent and showing up. And there were times when I've tried to find excuses early on in the year when I said, "Hey, Bill, do you really want to do a show?" He's like, "We're doing a show. We're doing a show." Right. And he would even be on a cruise, or I would even be on a cruise, and we would still do the show because we knew that first year of building consistency and showing up for people would make people show up for us. Right. You have to show that you are invested in your show and you care about your show and you're here, you're talking about a certain topic, right? You're surveying your audience, you know, your crowd, right? In order for them to show up, and you have to want to do that. You can't just sit here and just hit live and expect people to show up. That it doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't work like that, right? Because
but it does, because there are a lot of shows that will hit the live and talk about whatever the chat is talking about. And when people say like going live is easy, usually that's what they mean. Going live, chatting with whatever is going on in the chat.
Right.
For me, what was hard is, or I find hard, like for this show, is every week trying to come up with a new topic that we can talk about for an hour.
Correct.
So none of this like, "Hey, how's it going?" I mean, we do a lot of hype because we love you guys. You know, a lot of highs and all
Correct.
this. But every week we're generally talking about something different. Every now and then you have to update, like, you know, the new
first time cruisers, Carnival. Or I mean,
like you know, just things like that, safety tips and new rules for Carnival or whatever. But every week is a different show. That's the hardest part of this, and that's why having somebody like Scott here, who's always on top of it, and you know, we sit here and go banter about, you know, different things. It's tough finding those topics. Just try it one time where tell yourself every week that you're going, whenever you go live, you're going to talk about something different.
Correct.
and see how long you last.
Correct.
I mean, most people are not going to do 2 years of that. I'm telling you, that was the hardest part.
Absolutely. And our communication too. We'll even talk about our communication, right? Early on. And any of you that have had a show with me have probably experienced this early on. I don't call this training wheels, but I think setting a really good foundation is really important, right? Bill and I had what we call a write-up. And there are still some shows that have a write-up, podcasts and things like that, for different reasons, right? That need a write-up. However, right, Bill and I started with a write-up, which was probably extensive. Sometimes it was 2 pages, sometimes it was 3, sometimes it was just way too much information, right? And we just kind of evolved over time and learned how to communicate. And now those points and our talking points and the things that we want to make sure that we convey to you guys are in messages. And we're constantly, I think me and Bill haven't talked more in 2025 than we've talked in 2024 and 2023 together. Like, where me and Bill, I think we talk almost every single day. Maybe not about the show, about different things, content creating, ideas, whatever. We bounce things off each other, right? But again, without that communication, everything falters, whether it be a collab, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a friendship, right? Communication is key. And I think, Bill, you can disagree with me, but I think that is why we should definitely be your vote and a nomination, because the communication and the consistency is off.
I mean, it is. The consistency is big. What makes us click, Scott? In my opinion, I mean, the write-ups and all that. That's good. But I think it's our passion. It's passion. Our passion for cruising.
Correct.
You know, we both love cruising. I mean, no doubt. And it's a passion, and you can see it there. But it's not like, you know, like sometimes you'll do a collab and one person is passionate about something, but then the other person is passionate about something else. But they put a show on. But
Correct.
This show, like every week when we talk about it, now there have been times where maybe I went on a cruise or you went on a cruise and you took more or I took more of charge of that particular topic. But
Correct.
it's the passion that we both have for this topic. I think is what puts us over the top. And, you know, the other channels are good that we're competing against.
100%, absolutely.
But the thing that amazes me actually is with you, because you have 2 shows in there, and you show the same dedication for both shows. It appears. I'm not behind the scenes with you in the match game, but that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
every week. I mean, people, they show up on Friday night and thinking it's a piece of cake. No, it's a production, people. It's a production.
Yes. And every time
live.
Every time I hit the live button, that's exactly what I try to bring, a production, right? And there are different shows that take different temperaments, right? You come in on Thursday and Friday, right? You see a different character. This isn't Scott. This is Captain Controversy. We got some hijinks going over there. We got sausages flying. Things are going crazy, right? But here, right, you get Scott. You get the cruiser. You get controversial cruising. You get Bill and Scott talking about cruising, right? Today we're talking about the wonderful Mete and I award, since we're gonna 2P. No, we are. Yes, it was June. I'm sorry, not July. It was June 19th, 2022.
Okay.
June 19th, yes. Traveling Fools is here. Yo. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Happy hump day to you. Let's see. No, I think you were correct, Jennifer. I think you were correct. It was one of the J months. I went back and looked. Congratulations to you both and those in the chat who have been nominated. Mete and I. This is a wonderful thing that you two do. Keep up the amazing work. Absolutely. Please keep up the award ceremony. Let's see here. These 2 fine folks on the panel right now are the epitome of collaboration and just downright awesome human beings. Well, thank you very much, Liz and Chris. That means so very much. Definitely dedication and consistency with this Cruise Talk Live collaboration, and love it. Yes, thank you very much, Keisha. And honestly, like I said, Bill really hammered that home early on. Within the first year. Again, there were weeks that I definitely wanted to cancel, and he was like, Come on, we got this. We can do this. You got this. Come on, come on. I'll take the lead. Come on. If you're not feeling good, come on. All right, cool. Boom. And we just did it. Right. And even when I was like, Bill, we're going to do a show. You're on the cruise. He's like, oh, yeah, we're going to do a show. I'm like, damn, this guy always gets Wi-Fi. He does. He really does. He does always get Wi-Fi. Let's see. Jared Banks is here. Hello. Congratulations on being nominated. Appreciate that. The hardest part is staying consistent and not getting burnt out for us. Yes, that is correct. YouTube can definitely burn you out. Cruising can burn you out too. I think that might be a thumbnail in Warmstrong's shows in the next couple of days. But yeah, you could definitely get burned out from both for sure. I know how it is, Bill. See, it's not always easy to come up with a topic. It's not right, because then you start looking at like kind of what's going on in the cruise world, right? But then there's also kind of topics like what to pack, right? When we've tackled Alaska, we've tackled Hawaii because we've both been to Hawaii. We've talked about international cruises. We talked about world cruises. We've talked about eating different venues, our favorite venues. We've talked about our favorite ships, right? Of this year, we've talked about our favorite ships of all times, right? There's a lot of burning the midnight oil is what I'm trying to say. That has to come up with these topics.
But the thing is, it's not, somebody explained to me when I first got into YouTube, and I don't know who it was. Maybe it was a YouTube video or whatever. The hardest part about YouTube is coming up with stuff that people want to see, not what I want to see. And you could tell sometimes there's a topic like this topic tomorrow, Banter with Bill. Anyway, it was about getting burned out from cruising. And every other day I'm thinking about I should quit YouTube. But that's a different story. But the thing is coming up with a topic that the chat can also get involved and they feel passionate about. And that's a tough part. I can sit up and talk about, well, you know what? I love Carnival Elation. That's my favorite ship. If nobody is talking in it about the ship, negative or positive, either one, comments and people just stay active. Even if you don't like something, let us know. Because we can always sit here and debate it, but that's what keeps a good show going on. And I feel like we had that where a lot of times me and you didn't agree on whatever the subject was. You like this ship, I like that ship. You like this port, I like that port, and we go back and forth. And I think a lot of people like that because there is no one correct answer for anything in life. If you taking a test and it says always, don't take that answer. There's no absolutes in this world. If it says never, always, mark those, take those off. Don't if you're guessing, if you know for answer. But if you're guessing, take those two off because always and never, there's no absolutes in anything in life. That's
correct. I like the cliffhanger, right? You just like to hang out and listen to jazz and smoke a cigar, right? So I love the appreciation and that they have for each other. Yes, of course, and it pours out to you guys too as well. Every single one of you guys that show up for the show every single Wednesday because you guys have been showing up since 2023 too as well. So, something like that. Yeah, so something like that. I've lost count. Get your Cruise Talk live merch here. Thank you very much, Liz. Appreciate that. And I believe what is it? Warmstrong is the code word. I think Warmstrong. Stay strong and embrace the journey. Yeah, stay strong. That's what it is.
Stay strong. Okay, we can go with that.
Yep. Let's see. It is a lot of work. I think if someone is not a content creator, they may not realize each show can be a full-time job to do it correctly. Yes, it definitely does, especially the intros and especially if you're showing like different media clips. Like there were some things that I'm going to show you about our show, the analytics, right? I have to go back into YouTube, screenshot some things. So right, Thirsty Thursday and all the other shows, Match Game, there's intros and welcomes, there's double welcomes for the guests. So there are a lot of layers to the different shows, not even that I do, but different shows that are out there because I'm not the only one creating intros and bumpers, as Jimmy would call them. I'm not the only one creating intros and bumpers and outros and things like that. And promo commercials for, let's say, ungroup cruises or whatnot, something like that. 2P, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Keisha. Yes.
Well, there's a reason why you're up for Grind Hard Award because I mean you're out there. You're doing a lot of work. I mean this is a full-time job for you.
I mean, I am also up with some stiff competition too. I mean,
are.
I really do appreciate that. I love grinding. I love grinding. But I mean, hey, if you look at some of the names that are there with me, like Tanya from Event Your Spirit, I mean, I think she's live right now. I think she's live every day. I think she's live tomorrow. I think she's also live at midnight, and then she's live tomorrow at 6 a.m. And she's gonna be there. I'm telling you. So, yes, I think there are a lot of people that grind hard, and I think that is the one amazing thing.
We may have to change the phrasing of that, but yes.
I think there's
incredible cruise addicts.
yeah, another one who should have been in the grind hard too.
Yeah.
There's so many amazing categories and so many amazing creators within these categories and so many amazing nominations. I was even getting tripped up at who to vote for. Believe me, I did not vote for myself for all of the ones that I was nominated for. Believe me, I vote from the heart. I don't vote just to try to win. I vote for who I believe in my heart, right? Let's see. Yeah, those topics never get old. There is always a variance and always things that are happening, right? Especially like first time cruisers or like what to pack, right? Because there's things like different gadgets I might get on Amazon. This was like a second evolution of what to pack, right? Me and Amazon. Me and Bill had a second show about what to pack on Amazon, and I gave you guys some links and some things like that. And you guys actually gave me some feedback from that show. It was like, that was awesome. Like, I go on Amazon. That was like such a good idea. And I was like, there you go. But we also had a first show of that where we showed like, I think the top 5 things that we always bring on a cruise. And we brought like show and tell. This was like, this is my blah, blah, blah. This is, when we didn't really have any links and we weren't really too prepared. But then the second part 2 of that, right? Since we evolve and we communicate and we grow, right, was the Amazon show where we had links and I had pictures and videos and it was great. I had pictures of us using the thing. I think I had Bill using his camera or something. It was great. It was great. Bill, last time you left YouTube, we put a actually, yeah, I do. Actually, you want to know what? I do remember that one. I do remember that one. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that again. Chet Mix says, I voted. Thank you very much, Chet. Appreciate that. And Chet Mix is here. I said, I know we all did. We were all in a swarm looking for Warmstrong. That was like the worst 3 days of my life. I had no idea.
Oh my goodness.
All of us, Bill. That was crazy. Scott, thank you very much, Danny. I appreciate that. I think we all deserve it. All deserve it. Hardest working man on YouTube. I will take that. I will take that. Hardest working man. Appreciate. Congratulations on the nomination, Shireen. Hello, Shireen. Welcome in. I'm also Scott's manager. So yes, you do. You help me with all the reminders. YouTube is hard. YouTube is hard work for your thumbnails, and the name of your streams can take some time and some thought for the names. It really, absolutely 110% can. It 110% can. Okay. So Bill, let's talk a little bit about what this award itself and the YouTube series collab means to you in specific.
Let me grab it. But mine is I guess it's not so much the award. I really do. I appreciate it. I mean, that's the cherry on top, we'll say. But for me, it was just being recognized for the work that I put in. Because when I look at YouTube, and when I say I'm getting ready to leave every other week, is it worth it? Is anybody watching? Does anybody care? And just like you guys, thank you so much. If I'm not there, you worry about me. That means a lot. Because in my head, it would be like, why would you worry? Just flick to another channel or whatever. So it means a lot. And for Mete and I to sit up there and recognize me, it keeps me motivated. And that's what this does. The whole award show, I don't feel like it's competition. Whoever wins wins. Right. I want to win. I'm very competitive. I want to win every category. I want to win. But if I don't, I know I'm losing to somebody that deserves it, because I looked at all the people that were entered in there. Even the people that I didn't know for some of the categories, I went and looked at the channel. I'm like, they're good. One of the ones matter of fact, best intro. And I'm like, oh, people like that song, and actually it's like 2 of them. But anyway, and don't worry for some people, Suno has been paid. Suno has been paid, so they got their cut. So I may get the award, but Suno got paid. Anywho, I go back and look at all the intros. I'm like, oh my goodness, all these intros are so good. Yeah. They're all so good. And to be put into that category, it's like, well, maybe I am doing something right.
Yep.
Maybe it does, make a difference. We're going to talk about my burnout. My burnout isn't so much from YouTube as much, but it is. But it's more of how much work it takes to do it. And I just want to sit on a cruise on a beach sipping a Mai Tai. So, but you can't do that. And once Paradise Beach, I went out there with 3, 4, 5 hours. I think I might have filmed 1 or 2 things, and I was so happy. It was one of the happiest days sitting out there with Cruise Nuts and Will G and the rest. So anyway, that's about burnout. But that's what it means to me. I mean, it's just to be recognized that people appreciate what I do, and I think that means the most to me. I'm gonna leave it at that. That means the most to me, and that they Mete and I thought enough to do this, because there's no I don't know everything in YouTube. I don't know any other show like this. I get around to a lot of like cruising channels. I don't see anything like this. I mean, and this isn't a cruising award, but there's an award in cruising in this whole thing, but it's not about just cruising.
Correct.
But it's like, wow. And I'm thought to be in this group, Your Favorite Couple, Edna's World, and Life with V, and who I really, when I say big hitters, that's who I'm talking about. I don't consider myself on their level, and to be nominated with them and put up there with them, and it's like, it feels good. And I thank you, Mete and I, thank you so much. You kept me into YouTube for another 2 months at least.
The nomination got him for another 2 months.
2 months at least.
Absolutely, Bill. I mean, I can't echo that enough. It definitely is. I put this in a place where I see this every single day, and I've said this on the live show, and that is not a lie. I put this where I walk in and I walk out of my house, and I see this, because this again reminds me exactly what you said. How proud Mete and I, and how proud the community is of the accomplishments of this wonderful YouTube series collab, right? And we might not have realized that it was that important and that big of a series collab. Me and Bill were like, hey, we're just doing a show every week talking about cruising, right? And here we are, nominated with some really, really big names last year, and we ended up winning, right? So that, walking in the front door, helps me remind myself every single day. You guys say the hardest working man on YouTube. That reminds me, helps me remember every single day, right? And helps me feed the Vegas nerve exactly why, right? And again, it's not all about the trophy. I happen to really like the trophy, but that's only because I can literally put it right here on the fridge, right there. And when I walk in, I can see it, right? It's above everything else that's here, so I can see it, and it glows, and it's gold. Okay, it's going to sit right here. Just put it back in there. Okay, for the rest of it. Right here. Okay, so it really, it's a medallion of how proud I am of the consistency of the show that we've put on for almost 3 years. It's like 2.5. So let's see what you guys have got to say. I forgot that there was a chat for a second. I'm sorry. We got carried away. You got this, Bill and Scott. Thank you. With your guys' help again.
What's Scott, before you start reading the chat, I'll tell you, as I said, 2023, I got nominated for one of the awards. I didn't win. And then come back last year and won. It really meant a lot. And just to be nominated, I have a shirt around here. Just Mete and I 2023. Whoops. See, I'm so excited. Anyway, I have a nominee. I didn't buy. I wasn't a winner. I bought the nominee shirts. I'm wearing it on a cruise. Nominee. Anyway, it means a lot. It means a lot.
Oh yes. 110%. I can't. I'm so that I didn't get a shirt. I'm like a dum-dum. Like, how did I not get a shirt? Like, I didn't remember to get a shirt. If there's a link for a 2024 shirt, please send it to me so I can buy one. And I'll buy a 2025 one too, please. I don't know how I dropped the ball on them. Dum-dum. Bill, how'd you let me drop the ball on that? Embarkation Nation says, Bill, Scott, we watched. Thank you guys. We appreciate that. Chet wants to be you when he grows up too, Bill. Just want to, let you know. Chet's right behind you. Me too. When I retire, I plan to be gone all the time. Oh, Bill.
It's not
gone all the time, Bill.
I'm not gone all the time. I'm gone a lot, but I'm not gone all the time. But it does. It gets. I'm sorry. The part that bothers me the most is trying to do YouTube. I feel like I have to go out here and get content, but I don't. And when I sit here and in the Loft Cafe, I'm sitting with Cruise Nuts and Rick from Texas Cruisers and Embarkation Nation and Will G, and we're just sitting up there laughing and talking about whatever happened. Those are the best times I ever had.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's what cruising's all about. Mete and I said that's what it's all about. Tupac cares. If no one else care. That's right, 100%. Keep your head up high.
Oh, I should play it right now, but I don't want to get copyright. I lose out on that 12 cents.
Bill, everyone deserves to be recognized. So many amazing channels. Yeah, on the docket, there's not one not amazing channel. Every single channel is.
But the thing is, like these awards, just this conversation, it opens your eyes up. As I said, mostly I watch cruising channels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming across channels that I never knew, and I'm like, wow, that was good. Well, that's a great channel. Watching the videos, oh, I like that. I want to steal that idea. That's a different story. But I mean, just going through that, and that's what it really is about. The award is nice, but it's about spreading your exposure. That's what I take out of it. It's the showing you off to different people that may never have heard of you before.
Correct. Absolutely.
And that's what this is about. Whatever we do, and what people don't understand, like when you promote this, you're promoting yourself. It's not like just you're promoting them. You're promoting us. And new people come in and say, I told you, I got these subscribers. I'm telling you. I wish I was more creative, but
that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother thing. but to me, that's the best part of this whole thing. I don't think there's a loser among us in those categories, because of all the exposure that we all have. I mean, you can't. I was about to say you can't buy it, but maybe you could.
The competition is stiff. Just honored to be nominated and recognized. Absolutely, I 100% agree. And TJ is sipping on a tequila sunrise. That sounds pretty good right now.
Tough competition. He talking about I cruise a lot. He cruise a lot. And now best solo traveler. I'm going up against TJ and Paul and anyhow.
Eating sausage for supper. Oh boy, it's not Friday. He's on the Carnival Firenze. That's why. Tequila margarita over here. Ooh, there you go. Love that. Mete and I not only put on their annual awards together in such an amazing way, but they also also help the small content creators like me step outside of their normal creativity mode. Yes. 110%. Keisha, I love that comment. I'm starting a lot of these comments too. It is incredible. Mete and I are just so amazing for all they do for this community. 110%. Let me put this up here. If you guys have not already connected with them, please go on over and connect with them. And you will see the award ceremony. You can even see the past award ceremonies on their page too, as well as some of their amazing content. So please go over and check them out and connect with them if you have not already. Yes, it is, Scott. I would love a trophy. Yeah. Whoop whoop. I think it's coming, YOLO. I'm like, oh, how do I?
She's up there. I'm telling you.
Yes, she is.
Watching. I mean, I really didn't know YOLO traveled like she traveled, and then I've been watching her, and I've been saying it for a long time. She probably doesn't believe this. Bill just talks all the time and whatever. But if you watch her channel, I mean, the traveling, the trips that she takes, they're bucket list trips,
Oh, they are.
and she puts out a good product. She puts out a good product.
100%. There is Warm Strong's channel. Thank you very much, Liz. Edna's here. Hello, Edna. Welcome in. Also nominated for a few categories as well in the Mete and I Awards.
The wind down Wednesday right after, or at 7, I believe at 7.
Yes, that's right. That's right. We go on exactly at the same time. We have done that since the beginning of Cruise Talk Live, and their show actually goes longer than ours. So that's usually where I hop over. I hop over to Antoinette, and I hop over to Edna, and I watch one on the TV and one on the laptop. So that's what I do right after Cruise Talk Live.
Like I said, I do mostly cruising on YouTube. But their show, I love watching it because they get wild and crazy, and it takes me back to when we did the group cruise with her and B, and how wild and crazy that was. And she's a lot of fun. I want to make that cruise out of Philadelphia. I think she's doing an inaugural Norwegian gym, maybe Jade gym, something like that, out of Philadelphia.
That'll be fun.
Not so much for the cruise. I just want to be on a ship with her because she's the only person I know that would have a bar crawl that includes spelling. That's crazy. That's diabolical.
Can you survive Edna's bar crawl?
I mean, that was crazy.
That's right there.
That's it. I got my back right over here. It's right. I trust me. Run it back. I still have flashbacks. Do you? I don't think I have. I might have it. I still have nightmares.
Lives right there, Edna. Yeah, still have nightmares. I wish I had a quick clip. I will get a quick clip of you getting initiated into the Run It Back Ministries. Over 400 votes so far, so it's 400 opportunities to be seen.
Yes,
doing a promo only helps you set scene. It's a win-win for all of us.
To me, and that's the way I feel. Whether I win or whether I lose, I want to win. People, don't get it twisted. What I'm saying, I want to win 3 categories. I want to have 3 trophies sitting right up here. But even if I don't win, I'm still a winner.
That's right.
Because I got exposed to all these other channels. Hopefully they stick around and want to watch more. But if not, the exposure itself is worth the price of admission.
Absolutely.
Which was 0, only a little time and effort. And that's all being nice they're asking for.
Time and effort. That's it.
And you want another good group. See, I don't do a lot of group cruises. But if you want another group cruise, Mete and I have a group cruise, and this time I think it's in July, and it's going up through the Canada. So look them up, go to their channel, look for. You can probably go to Mete and I Mete and I Cruise. They have it. Mete and I Cruise, and look at anyway. Check out their group cruise. You'll have fun on that.
That would be really cool too to go on.
That's where I first met Keisha H. She was there, keeping me safe.
Oh, on a Mete and I group cruise. That's
Mete and I. It was out of Long Beach.
Oh, there we go.
Was it Firenze? It might have been Firenze.
There we go. Tanya is here. Says, "What's up, everybody?"
Tanya.
What's up, Tanya? Welcome in. Great to see you. Another nominee. Carol says, I'm really enjoying all the chats and congratulations and buzz on the awards. It's really beautiful. It is really a really beautiful thing. Beautiful time of year, beautiful award ceremony. And I love it. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, connect with Mete and I. Thank you very much. Our mods are dropping.
Thank you, Keisha.
Link. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Super mod of the year. Write Danny D in for the People's Choice Awards. There is a write-in section where you can write in like a People's Choice, like just whoever you think, right, could just be People's Choice. I'm just thinking, I think it could be Danny, not just because she's my manager. I'm just saying she's everybody's people's people. I have a video of Run It Back, Bill. Oh,
yeah, Chad, man, you're gonna have to talk afterwards because I heard you weren't drinking vodka. I heard stories.
Hello, everyone. TCT says, and congratulations to the nominees. Was out of town, so just finishing up our nomination video. Thank you to Mete and I for having these awards. Yes, absolutely. And welcome back, TCT. I hope you enjoyed your cruise. The Cam fam is also here. Hey, Bill and Scott popping in to say hi, and we'll catch the replay later. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. I am all the way down to the bottom, and I do want to say too, in a few Fridays, I am actually going to have a very special show with Mete and I, among some other special guests, which I will not reveal. But the special guest I will reveal will be Mete and I. I am going to have Mete and I up here on the same time as one of the Match Game Fridays, and we are going to find out a little bit more about Mete and I, about the award ceremony, about when it first started, about what makes those guys tick, and we're just going to ask them as many questions as we possibly can as we wrap up this the voting. The voting will be done by then, but as we wrap up this and we get into the award ceremony. So let me play this and then I will talk a little bit about it because it's only a 12-second video. Okay, one more time. That's all right. It is the kickoff of the content contributor. And if you want to know what a content contributor is, that is Mete and I. So we are going to kick off the series with them. You can read it in the description exactly what a content contributor is. And please come on by on December 19th at 8 p.m. EST to find out a little bit more about how Mete and I contribute to this wonderful community through their content. So
well, that's a great first show.
Oh, it's a great. I was waiting. I was waiting. You can ask Mete and I. This has probably been in the works for about 6 or 7 months. So this was an idea that I hit Anwar with probably 6 or 7 months ago. I said, hey, this is what I'm thinking about. When it gets closer to the award ceremony, this is what I want to do to raise awareness about the importance of the award ceremony. I'm going to have special guests. And he said, hey, dude, you tell me when, and I'm all for it. I appreciate it. We love it. And then he also let me know this year, that is actually the only collab show or the only show that he's been asked to be a part of for the 2025 Mete and I Awards, which I was kind of surprised at. But I'm telling you, we are going to rock it out. I am going to be dressed up to the nines. It's going to be like the pre-award ceremony. Well, no, it's going to be like they already have a pre-award ceremony. This is going to be like the early pre-kickoff. So it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait to find out more about Mete and I. So, and they can't wait to as well. So December 19th, mark your calendars. I already know we are renting out the Sea Wave Lounge, but the guy in the captain's hat, since he hasn't won any kind of awards, he won't be there. I will be there. Danny D will keep Captain Controversy at bay, so don't you even worry. So it is going to be a really fun show. Hopefully you can make it too, Bill.
It sounds like Scott is going for another category.
No, I'm not.
He's going for another one.
No,
it's going to be all Scott next year.
No, we need the community to find out more about Mete and I, and I want to really raise more awareness to other content creators that may not know about it, because surprisingly enough, there are a lot of content supporters in our community, and other communities too as well. But in our community, since I stay in our community a lot, right, that didn't even know what the Mete and I Awards were. Like, you're up for an award? What is this?
Right.
Well, let me tell you, right? And then since obviously they're going to watch my channel, right, because they're my subscribers, I wanted to bring Mete and I on to kind of introduce them to my subscribers and let them know, hey, this is what they do every year. So maybe some of the content supporting content contributors or nominees, right? You see how this all works out, right? So that's kind of why we're kicking it off with Mete and I, as we should. Jan, hey Jan, welcome in.
Welcome in. The thing is, when you look around at the community, it's like most people that don't travel don't understand how big the world is and how different the world is. People that never left the United States, they have no clue. Not saying it's a bad thing, not saying it's a good thing, But once you start traveling outside the United States and going to these different countries and seeing how they live and their traditions and things like that, YouTube is the same way. You'll have like 15 people that watch the same shows all the time. And I'm guilty of it, instead of going out and seeing all these other creators. I mean, I've come to know more creators dealing with Ken Goes Cruising from the UK, and looking at the adventures that they have. There's no carnival. They're not doing carnival. They're doing all these other ships, and they invite me to come all the time. And I need to go one of these times. But the world is small, so like you're getting people to look at the community that's in here right now. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Drop in a bucket.
You know, so I mean, just think about how big the world is, and Mete and I, they're opening that world up, and your interview with them is going to expose them to another group.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely.
now you're not going to agree with everything, but that's okay. It's okay to have a discussion. It's okay. Scott and I don't agree on a lot of stuff, most stuff actually. Anyway, that's a different story.
No, definitely not for this. No. I do not want to be known as an interview channel. In fact, actually, the contributor is not an interview. It is not. And if you do want to consider it an interview, because I am going to be asking a question or two or some questions, right? I will not. This actually will be the very first time I've ever interview styled anybody, right? So I've been saving this for a long time, but it will be something that is special. So if the content contributor, this is not going to be a weekly thing. This is not going to be a monthly thing. This is not even going to be a bi-monthly thing. This is going to be a special thing. Maybe twice a year, maybe once a year. Who knows, right? But that does not classify me as the best. I will tell you, right? The best interview channel, one of the nominees up there, I will tell you, I had the best interview by this man. That is Rod. I will tell you,
yes.
He has one of the best interview styles. That man makes you feel so comfortable. Like I felt so comfortable when I was in his interview, and he had such a format and such a flow. It's just like cooler than the other side of the pillow. That's like Rod. He's just cool, calm, and collected. And he knows what he's going to say, when he's going to say what he's going to say, and how he's going to say it. And that's a good interviewer. Me, I don't know. Words are hard, Mete and I can't even say my thoughts half of the time. So that people are making fun of me in the chat. Words are hard. So.
On YouTube, I never give out personal information. Scott had me giving out personal information. I never talk about my personal life.
Wait, when did I do that?
Not you, but Rod.
Oh.
I'm like, I got off that show. Rod, How did you do that? Because I don't talk about personal life with my family, let alone on air. Anyway, Rod does good. He does a good interview.
He really does. Cruise Nuts is here. Hello, Cruise Nuts. Welcome.
Right.
Great to see you. I'm sure I didn't miss anybody. But yes, Danny D loves helping out, and that's fine. That's people's choice right there. 100% loves helping out, and she just is so selfless. Never asks any questions. I understand we did interviews on our channel called Up Close and Personal. We need to bring it back. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just more of a spotlight thing. This is more of like a spotlight feature. Oh, I just came up with that, like a spotlight feature. It's not really an interview. It's more of a conversation piece that we're gonna, case Mete and I, because this is the time to showcase Mete and I, right? You showcase us in this award ceremony that you put on for us every year. This is our time to showcase you. Okay, Mete and I. This is gonna be all about Mete and I. Okay, Mete and I awards, Mete and I together, right? I pulled some. Believe me, I do some digging, right? I do some digging. You already were on the match game, so you already know I can go back further than I went. So don't you worry. We can be digging up some pictures, some good pictures. Nothing crazy like that. Rod does be digging too. Rod,
he does.
There were some things I was like, damn, Rod, how'd you find that out? He's like, well, I don't do my digging. Oh, yes, he definitely does do his digging for sure. Let's see. All right, Bill. With the last minute here before we let everybody go, I'm gonna give the floor to you for your very own segment that we've put here, the Get Off My Lawn segment. And you want to know, I guess you could just give us something that's kind of this year on YouTube kind of grinded your gears. This might be another whole hour long.
Get off my lawn! The gear grinder of the week with Warm Storm Adventures.
Scott, you always do this. I don't really think of. I'm thinking about just this interview or this conversation. I don't really think of anything. You caught me at a bad time. Today is one of those days where nothing grinds my gears. And if it did grind my gears, it would be that I don't have a cruise scheduled to January. I'm going the whole month of December without a cruise. That hurts. No, I gotta admit, there's really nothing I have to grind. Womp womp womp. I can't think of anything. I mean, normally, we're talking about cruising, and I can come up with something about cruising. This particular day, it was all about Mete and I, and I don't have nothing negative. It's all positive. Believe it or not, Bill is going to end the day on a positive note.
On a positive note. All right. Well, then, what grinds my gears is if you don't click the link up on top and you don't take 5 minutes to vote. Okay. And do your homework. If you don't know a channel or you come up to a category where you're like, I don't know any of these, guess what? Take 10 minutes. Well, 3, 4, 5. Take 12 minutes, 12 and a half minutes. Okay. And go watch 3 minutes of each one of those creators and then click it and find out who the best one is, because you need to go and vote. Okay. For all the creators, for all the supporters, and for Mete and I, and for Bill and I. Okay. You need to go and vote. It doesn't take anything. It's free. There's about 12 questions there, 12 categories. Okay. And the nominees, myself, Bill, and all of the nominees, we need your help. Okay. Even if you're nominated, which I'm sure all the nominees I voted to as well. I believe you can also only vote once too as well, because I tried. I had heard a rumor that it was once a day, but that is definitely debunked. So it is just once a creator, a channel, a YouTube channel. So yes, don't try to vote again. You can only vote once. Okay.
But you can always go edit your vote. I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
You can always go edit your vote, but
no editing your vote.
No, I mean, my whole thing is, no matter who you vote for, get out there and vote.
That's right.
And trust me, and do yourself a favor, not me a favor, not Mete and I a favor. Do yourself a favor, and look at some of the other channels. Like I even did it. I wasn't really familiar with My Cruising Family, and My Cruising Family is up for like one of the best intros. And I went and looked. I'm like, man, that's a good intro.
It's good.
It's there's a lot of tough competition.
Edda's got a good intro too. She's up there for
Tanya. My goodness.
Tanya's in. I'd be singing her intro. Oof,
the thing is, get out there and expand your horizon, and you'll be surprised. You might come up with another favorite. If some people have a favorite cruise channel or whatever, you go out and start looking at other channels. Like, you know what? I like that channel. I'm every time. Hold on, let me hit the subscribe button. Let me hit the notification bell, because you didn't know. I'm telling you, what we see is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many different channels out there. Check some of these channels from across the pond, as they say, and you'll be surprised. It's like they're talking just like what we're talking about.
Yep. One of the channels that I've started recently watching and becoming friends with is Cruising Life as Is. I think they're up for like best new couple or best cutest couple. Both of them, they're freaking so dang cute. And I'm telling you, their content is interesting. They are putting videos up that are making me want to watch. They go to Costco. Maybe that's why I kind of fell in love. But either way, okay, I had no idea like a month ago who they were. And now can't stop watching their stuff. So
well, that's who that is for me.
Mete and I worked. No idea who Cruising Life as Is was.
Who that is for me is Carol from Solo Cruising and More. Ooh. And I mean, next year she's going to be nominated for an award. I don't know exactly which award, but she's going to be nominated. But great content, great content.
Make sure I have something started because I go back on these chats that I start, and I want to make sure that I sub to. I make sure I sub to Carol because I definitely want to go and watch. There we go.
Probably, I like solo cruising.
You like solo cruising? You are a good solo cruiser, aren't you? I believe you're up for. Oh, Bill, I believe we're up against each other.
We are. You know what, Scott? When we were talking about it, I'm like, who's the third one? I said Paul and TJ. I couldn't think of the third one. Scott, you. But if I lose to any one of you, it doesn't bother me one bit because, man, you guys are good.
But I don't think I'm really a solo cruiser, though. I mean, I am technically, but I always have a roommate.
He said it
for the most part. I mean,
he said it.
You know? I mean, I do have. Believe me, I have traveled solo. Don't worry. More than half of my videos are probably solo. But of late, as of late, I've definitely had some roommates and had some help too, as well, with some people that may gamble more than I do, and have some better offers. Bill was actually one of them. I know. No, Bill. Actually, no, that was the inaugural. We both paid out the Heine for that cruise. So. That was a crazy.
But I'm telling you, if there's a category that you like, or you have a channel that you like, go to the category that they're nominated in, and then look at some of the competition. And you never know. I mean, I'm not telling people to switch votes, but you might find another favorite channel or another channel that you can watch. And I mean, I love it. I love being introduced to new channels. I get into the routine of watching the same channels every day.
And that's why. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Carol. That's why on some of the off days, I'll split my content days of I'll just type in something that interests me on YouTube, right? Open up, search for New Orleans cruising. I might not be going there. I might be going there. Who knows? I have no idea. But I type it in and I go and I find New Orleans cruising, right? Either something about the port, something about a ship that's going out of there, the Dream, the Elation. I'll even watch stuff that's older, like 2022, 2023, right? And if it's a channel, I'll give it a chance. I'm not just going to watch a second and go, this, so I'll give it, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and I'll sit there and, okay, is it okay? Okay. And, obviously, if it's not that good, I might, okay, we're going to pass. But I found wonderful channels like that. Again, that's the first channel I ever found was the Traveling Gilberts, and that's exactly how I did it. I was going on a New Orleans cruise, typed in New Orleans cruise, and here comes these two New Orleansians from New Orleans. Well, not really from New Orleans, but from Louisiana, right? And I love the accent. I loved them, and I was like, oh my God, right? And they become one of my favorite channels to watch. And they're a cruising channel, travel channel, right? But that's how we learn. That's how we grow together, right? By going out and forcing yourself. It's hard. Bill even just said it. It's hard to watch new channels, right? Don't forget about the channels like Warren Strong and Controversial Cruise. Don't forget about us, right? Please. But go out and find new channels, right? And go out there and watch each other's stuff, right? And they'll come back. And if they don't come back, maybe it's not working, right? And even if you just enjoy them, right, you can enjoy and watch somebody else's content that doesn't watch yours. I do that all the time. There's some people that don't watch my stuff, and I watch them, and whatever. Maybe they're busy, maybe they don't like me. I don't know. I don't care, but I watch them. That's okay.
There's one guy, I won't even give his channel name out because I'm still an ideal of his. It's kind of like how he does his videos, and it's like, because as I told you, I'm not very creative. I spend a lot of time editing, but as far as coming up with ideals, that's not me. But he had an ideal. I'll say his name. I believe his name, Mr. Travel Junkie.
Oh yeah, I know who Mr. Travel Junkie is.
I like the way that the pacing of his videos. So for me, it's like I'm watching it. I like it, but it helps me out. But imagine if I never ventured outside of like the 20 people that I know.
Correct.
I never would have saw that,
Correct.
I never Ken Goes Cruising. I never would have met Ken Goes Cruising, and you know, there's a lot of channels out there. I never would have, but because I did, now I'm kind of a regular watcher. I sub to his channel, and I'm a regular watcher of his stuff because I like the way that it flows.
Yep. Zach is here. Hello, Zach.
Hey,
Welcome
Zach.
in, buddy. Happy to see you. Carol says, I got to get faster at getting content out. It's all on my phone. I know. I literally battled that for the first year of making content. It was all on my phone. Now I use a little DJI, but I still do parts on my phone and shorts like that. So I will say I have now found a newfound love for airdropping things from my phone to my computer.
Yes, the greatest thing ever.
It's amazing.
The
I'm
greatest
telling you.
thing ever.
You're like, I know where it is on my phone. Just airdrop it to your computer and wait a second.
It's so easy. No
Right
connecting wires.
No waiting for it. Well, you wait for it to download or upload a little bit. But yeah, Carol, if you have a iPhone to a MacBook, I'm telling you, that thing is seamless. That's literally, I did not have the get off my lawn thing where Warmstrong was doing the get off my lawn. That was one of a new picture he just sent me. And literally a minute and 39 seconds before showtime, I was able to airdrop that to myself, take out the background and put him in there. He was supposed to come up, so I must have missed the animation on it, but he was supposed to come up. But yeah, that wasn't like that. I was watching actually Warmstrong's face to be like, oh, he put it in. But yeah.
Yeah, no. That is
it's so easy.
That
I love
made my life so much easier.
Airdrop, baby.
You know, because at one time it was like I had a
Rod.
Hey, Rod. I had the Windows, and then I probably needed more memory, and it was like I can't really edit because now I need to render the video first, and it's going to take an hour to render the video so I can have a smooth edit.
Exploration channel. Wow.
What's that?
Mete and I like that. I like this Exploration channel. I could see Bill being up for this. Bill, YOLO, I'm like all kind of like the solo traveler Wanderlost. It's kind of like the Wanderlost award, right? The Exploration. I like that lingo, Mike. Exploration. Yeah, I like that. Did someone say roommate? Yeah, there we go. See? I'm gonna be roommates with Mr. Uncle Dave. I almost said Uncle Bill. Uncle Dave for the Unhinged Unmatched group cruise, and Uncle Dave had a very nice offer that he was able to spread and smear and share with me. So thank you very much. That has been literally like my 2024, 2025. So all of the people that have extended their deals, Uncle Dave, my friend Rich, Bill, all of you guys, thank you very much for gambling so much. And thank you for sharing.
Hey, so. Love you.
Airdrop be having strangers sending me stuff. Yeah.
Well, no, you gotta block.
I might.
You gotta do it where you block unknown people. It's like only contacts or whatever can send it to you.
Listen, this is the best way you get subscribers. Next time you're on an airplane, okay, take a screenshot of your logo and just airdrop it to everybody that's got their cell phone airdrop on. Just nothing nasty. Just drop, event years of spirits. They'll be like, what the hell? And it's even double it if it has your QR code. They tap it and then they just sub. You're like, whoo, I just got 33 new subs on the way to Detroit. Brilliant. Baby.
I mean, you might have to keep an eye on your channel and might have to watch what people post on it, but that's brilliant.
New idea.
That is on a cruise ship. I mean,
just go airdrop your logo to everybody. Bill, make a short on your next cruise. Just airdrop your logo to a random person. I bet it would go viral. Yeah, airdrop is awesome. Oh God, exploration sounds like an interesting category, right? Let's discuss offline. Like it's kind of like a Wanderlost. Nuts. That was great. That was literally great. Exploration is actual YouTube channel. Oh, now you're making me want to go look them up. But no, it should be a category. It should be an award, not an award. A category. That's like a Wanderlost.
I'm looking at the chat because that one right there.
We had an idea called Best Unique Traveler. Oh, yes. We couldn't put it together in the last minute for people who just don't cruise, may do land. Yes. Oh, resorts, travel. I like that.
Because I'm to the point now where
hiking maybe too.
I'm not the cruising. It's fine, but it's like when you cruise a lot, you go to the same ports over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But imagine now flying somewhere, flying to Thailand, flying to Brazil, and spending time on the streets there, and it
Right.
ties it in together. See, I'm all into cruising, but that would tie it out. That's a great idea right there.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Welcome in, Lori. Great to see you
Hey,
guys.
Lori.
Okay, cool. So I am all the way down to the bottom. We have gone over just quite a bit here. I am running a little close to my next prior engagement, which is a work party for the end of the year. So I will let you guys all go. I do appreciate everybody coming on in to Cruise Talk Live. Mr. Bill, I appreciate you for the consistency. As I always ask, do we have a banter tomorrow? Or what are we filling our weekend with?
We do. I really, at first I was going to just have a pot of just answering questions and stuff like that. But I was going to do my burnout, because I go through this burnout all the time. But then I realized, my manager told me that, well, you just did that with Scott a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, really? I said, I knew the idea sounded fresh. My memory is going too. So anyway.
My manager.
But who knows? I may have a show. Maybe I'll do burnout, and maybe I'll have a special guest.
Oh,
Who might that be? You have to tune in to find out.
Okay.
If I can make it happen.
All right. So we got banter with Bill tomorrow. Tomorrow I will also be Thirsty Thursdaying. This Friday, we do not have anything in the Sea Wave Lounge. We don't have any shows. But to remind everybody, next week, next Friday, please tune in for this very special production show, The Content Crew and Contributor. Yes, please mark your calendars. It is on my side right now. I am going to send all of the stuff over to Mete and I. So it may be on both of our sides. Either way, there is one side that you can go hit that reminder for December 19th. So you do not forget, because we definitely need to showcase Mete and I and this wonderful, wonderful award ceremony that they put on for us every single year. So let's see. Mete and I also say, thank you, Bill. It gets boring. Parker's on the Go did vlogs on Amtrak.
Yes.
People may go to Paris or RV, etc. Yeah, absolutely. Get to get some
Parker's on
RV
the Go.
channels, and yeah.
That Amtrak made me want to take a train. I want to do one where I get a sleeper car and take a long trip. I really want to do that.
Yeah, YOLO. She traveling to London and explore some of the Harry Potter favorite spots. So yeah, there you go. Pretty cool, right?
For people on my side, hold on. Well, I'm going to put it. Will it show up on yours? I don't know.
Hello.
I'll put in a link.
Oh yeah, we gotta end the poll, right? What was the poll? I forgot to end the poll. I asked everybody a question and I don't even remember. Have you voted in the Mete and I Awards 2025? Yes, for 86% of you, and it looks like 14% of you have not voted. So please, the 14% of you that have not voted already, please go on over and hit the link above here, wherever it is. Make sure you go over and hit it right on top here. To vote for all of your favorite nominees. Bill?
I am. People on my side, I couldn't do it. Scott's interview with Mete and I put the link. What I want you guys to do right now, as soon as you leave here, click that link and go hit the share button. So we can get that information out to as many people as possible. So there, I don't know, 19, 20 people on my side watching right now. So 19 to 20 people, share that out and let it go to your community. So they can come and see what we see. Maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't. Yep. But if you don't spread the word, they won't know. Yep.
And then maybe they can nominate you next year too as well, because we got nominated from you guys.
You got to put the word out, put the effort in. And yeah, maybe next year, that'll be you.
That's right.
And I'm gonna do my quick. I'm trying to. How do I end it?
You have to go fully into it, and then you end it.
In poll. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Boom.
81% have voted and 19% have not voted. So
Come on, 19%.
get out there and vote. But do me a favor, though. Share that link. If you're on my side, share that link out so people can visit Scott, but also learn about Mete and I.
Mete and I. Absolutely. 110%. Jennifer saying, yay! Thank you, guys. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you for the nominations again. 2025, we hope we can. To Pete, the voting does end on the 13th. So that is why we are trying to hammer home to vote, because after the 13th, you will not be able to vote. So please make sure you go out there and you vote. And Q is here. Q just voted. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Q.
Just got here and I voted. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. We appreciate it.
That. And yes, hopefully yet again next year.
We'll get me a new T-shirt.
Yeah, and get a new T-shirt. Hopefully, I'm gonna get two. Picture of I'm getting my from last year. And congratulations, Bill and Scott. Thank you very much, Keisha. I appreciate that. And all of you guys, we will see you right back here next week for another Cruise Talk Live at our regular time at 7 p.m. EST. So thank you guys, everybody. And Bill, what do we always say? What do we always say?
People, make sure you stay strong and embrace the journey.
Bye, y'all. Thank you,
Bye.
guys. See you guys later.